And leading up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The third baseman, Victor.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year. Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Just hung in there on that one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Leading off the inning, Justin Bour, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now to the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Avisail Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Justin Upton. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Justin.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Fouled off. Upton awaits the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Angels nothing. Leading off the inning, Steven Souza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Souza Jr.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And he'll put this away for the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The second baseman.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Fletcher.
A ball and a strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Victor Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Victor Guerrero.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And he'll snap one over to first. Back in standing. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 27.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
The 0-2. Weak roller right side. To his right, Pierce. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here's
The
Justin
left
Upton
fielder,
now,
number 8.
looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
1 ball.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. At the plate, Steven Souza. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one in. Kevin Smith will be next. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
2-0 now. Hit to short, fielded by Galvis. And that's the first out. Into the box, David Fletcher, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Stepping in, Victor Guerrero, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Victor.
A bit high there, a ball and no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Angels go down. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Another 0-2 coming. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Digging in, Mike Trout. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Benintendi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Bour. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Going for strikeout number 15. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Angels are gone. In now for the Angels, Avisail Garcia, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Stepping up now, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hard hit toward the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box now Steven Souza, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Another 0-2 home. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Upton, base runner at first with 1 out. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting and bait.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Digging in once again, David Fletcher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Pierce is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Guerrero. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and quickly two are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home nine. Striding in, Andrelton Simmons. He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Angels down to their last strike. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and two strikes.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he gets strike three called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win.
The
Both Sox post road win number 40 on the year. Jose Vargas wins for a league high total 24th time.